Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the second preview of the day. Manchester City versus Chelsea. Big up to everybody that's locked in. We are here with Hamza, but he'll be here in a little sec. I think he's gone toilet quickly. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that's in here. Everybody sub to Hamza Talks Ball if you haven't done so already. I think he's on the road to 3K or the road to 5K. God knows. We'll find out in a little sec. Big up to Melon, big up to Paddy, big up to Nelks, big up to City Till I Die, big up to Ashley Coatman, big up to CAA, big up to Maldini. Good to see you back in here. Big up to Gavman, man saying Hamza shook, can't be asked. Big up to JC, big up to Gaming for Life, big up to everybody that's in here. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hamza, it's good to have you on the channel, man. I think it's your debut on here. What are you saying, bro?
Debut, man. I'm on the debut and Lewis channel. Come on, guys, man. Let's go. Man, thank you for inviting me. Absolutely honor. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to today. Talk about the game, man. Big game.
Yeah,
Big game.
biggest game of the season for us. For you guys, it's a bit more about redemption now, seeing as the treble hopes have just disappeared over the last few days. I kind of wanted to start on that because I know you guys are coming off a very heartbreaking result against Manchester City. Real Madrid. Penalties, the most heartbreaking way to go. How did you feel coming out of that game? Because a lot of people are going to take the piss because obviously treble hopes are done, double treble hopes are over. But to lose in that manner, like you draw away at Real Madrid, you draw at home at the Etihad, it has to go all the way to penalties, and that's what knocks you out. It's gotta be heartbreaking, man. Let me know how you're feeling.
It's heartbreaking. You know what was worse about that? It's the fact that we went out and we played well. We came back home. And Real Madrid fans didn't know Real Madrid fan. No, I've not spoken to any single Real Madrid fan who believed they're gonna win the game. They all had that's how much they feared. They were scared. They all had, oh, we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose. And I was confident because, bro, whenever we've played them, man, we're a better side. Yeah, no matter every time we played them, Chelsea and Man City have always said are the only team that have played Real Madrid and they take it to Real Madrid. Because you
Yep.
know why? Because they say, oh, fake clubs, but they're the only clubs that have come out recently and they don't care about what you've got in the past. I don't care you're 5 Champions League in the 50s. I'll come and play ball with you. That's what Chelsea have always done. Like, in Barcelona, used to play them. It doesn't matter. You never showed respect.
Yeah,
You play
2021,
right.
we battered them. It was
Yeah,
2-0,
and
but it
it's
should have been
because,
like 5.
and that's what people Barca used to hate you because how can we're playing tiki taka. These guys are causing us problems. The same way Man City, they come out and they take it to Real Madrid. And bro, we outplayed them, bro. Oh my, it was, bro. Every time they got the ball, we got the ball back, pin them down, and to lose in that manner when you're the best side and you had more shots and you had more corners, you had more possession against the great Real Madrid. The great Real Madrid had to park the bus. This is what people don't understand. They say it doesn't matter, it's about winning, but guys, it's the great Real Madrid we're talking about.
I
It's a
hear it,
shame
but the game management was good from them too.
yeah, defensively is amazing. But it showed me that the fact that they're scared, they were scared of us. They were scared of us. They were afraid. They said
So
we
it's
cannot
like
do it.
this is where we've got to as
Yeah,
Manchester
and they were
City, where
happy.
Real
They were
Madrid are
happy to
afraid
go
of
on
playing us.
penalties. We were sad to go on penalties. They were happy to go on penalties. And man, penalties, as soon as you went there, I thought, yo, my penalty takers are not good, man. I just
Yeah,
because
and
I
you
lost
took De
community
Bruyne
shield
off
against
and Haaland, two of your best options.
yeah, I lost penalties against community shield. Yeah, against Arsenal and penalties. I've lost penalties against Inakal. I've lost penalties. Like my guys are not that good for penalties. Yeah. So I was like, ah man. And as soon as Modric misses one, you've got advantage now at home. And
Fumbled it.
I've not recovered till now. Not recovered. I've
Can't
still
blame you. We're still recovering from getting knocked out by Madrid 2 years ago.
but at least that when we thrashed them 5-1, we humiliated them. It hurt them. This one, it hurts us because we had chances to finish them, man. KDB open chance, Bernardo open chance, Foden miscued the pass, but they didn't have anything, man. They were not in the game. They had to take off the Vinicius. They had to take off Rodrigo because they were not effective at all. Vinicius and Rodrigo were not effective in that game. Bellingham was
But then
just
it says more with with your attack as well, because like you had chances too, but you didn't bury them.
you have to bury them in this big game. You have to bury them, and I'm sorry to say that this is when we needed. Those great players like Gundogan used to run into the box. Mahrez will shoot from far, test the keeper. Yeah, those guys are deadly. You can't. And then I speak to City fans who say, "Oh, when you lose them, they just had to go." No, but you get me quality like that. Otherwise, you don't. This is the reason. I was like, no, but we played better. I know we played better, but we should have beaten them. We beat them last time 4-1 with a better team. What are we doing here?
And
We
I
lost.
think that's exactly why they came to the Etihad with that mindset. Because
Mm.
that's the same thing with Arsenal. Arsenal come to the Etihad, they parked the bus, but it's because they got battered when they tried to play ball with you the season before.
But if we had shooters, if we had, remember, Gundogan was dangerous. He gets into the box. You know that. Gundogan, you park
De
the bus.
Bruyne knows
Gundogan,
exactly where to find them every single time.
and he's brilliant. He comes in. He knows where to come in. He presses you back. Mahrez will take shots. Remember, Mahrez is good. He's
Yep.
good at
I
taking
won
shots.
them at
You try
Chelsea
it,
for
you'll
years.
curl it. Yeah. People like Cole Palmer, they know how to shoot, man. They're technical players. Do we have shooters? No. Pass the except on Foden and KDB. Pass the ball around. It goes around like that, bro. Bro. When teams were parking the bus, remember Lampard?
Yep.
Try and park the bus against Lampard. What's Lampard's gonna do? Gonna take a shot. Yeah? I'm
Anywhere
gonna
from
take it.
range, or he's going
Yeah,
to
I'm
aim
gonna
for
take a
Drogba.
shot. Yeah, that's what we need. We need shooters. People can shoot. Doku's not as good shooter as Palmer. He dribbles, a better dribbler, but
But
Palmer's a
then it begs the
shooter.
question, like, why did you guys let Palmer go, especially with the season that he's having right now?
Yeah,
Because I'm
no
sure
one
Pep
expects.
must have seen this in training.
I didn't see this in
He was
training.
starting to get more opportunities this season too. Starts the Community Shield, starts the Super Cup, gets goals in both.
Mm.
Then you guys go and get Doku.
Doku was Mara's replacement. Yeah,
Now I
and
hear that, but like, shouldn't like Palmer have been the replacement?
but he wanted to leave for 2 years.
Yeah, because he wasn't getting game time. If you guys gave him a little bit more priority, said, all right, this season we're going to zone in on you
We
a
did,
little
we
bit
did
more.
tell him,
You're going to be the
but
breakout star.
you know how Pep does. Pep's very clever. Look at Rico Lewis. Look at Foden. He tells you, sit down, don't worry, I'll give you time, but learn from the best. Yeah, I don't want to burn you out. I don't want to give you too much responsibility. That's what Pep does. Look at
But
Foden.
even then, they were getting like league starts here and there. Was Palmer getting league starts before you won the league?
Yeah, he's playing on and off. On and off. He's coming on as in Chelsea.
Yeah, but coming off the bench is different to like actually starting matches. I know he played against us when you lifted the league title. I'd assume he'd have a role in the few games after because again,
Yeah, he did,
league's
but not the
done.
big game.
But
But
before,
it's the fact that he played with great players. He trained with great players. That's what made him elite. You know that? When you
yeah.
keep training with great players, you will learn from them. You will learn better.
Well, that
Benzema,
and he had that from he
Becomes
had that from the
Benzema
youth.
because he plays with Modric and CR7s in training. And Modric learns from Cruz, and Cruz learns from Modric when they came together. And you become elite together because you're training together at top level. You're with top coaches with
But
Zidane
Palmer
as
was
well.
already showing this level from his academy days.
Yes, that's a good answer because I raved about him in academy. I used to watch him on the right wing, Dilap dangerous up front, Makati behind them, Lavia behind Makati. They were good, man. They were good. They thrashed United 4-5-0, I remember. And I watched him. And one thing I like about him, he's very technical. Like he doesn't bang. He places. Places that like Robin, they place. You
Yeah.
can see he plays on top. That's what he does. And to me, okay, fair enough. Do we regret it? You shouldn't sell your homegrown players, especially if they're English. And because what happened is not to say because they're English, it's the fact that they're likely to stay here forever. Yeah, they're likely to play for your team forever if you get them right. Yeah, Foden's likely to stay at Man City forever, no matter how much Real Madrid bid for him. because he was a
I
ball
could see
boy.
him do the one club player sort of thing.
Yeah,
Only
like
because he's City born and bred. He's supported them since he was a
John.
kid.
He's like a John Terry guys. Yeah,
Yeah, you
they
rarely
don't
find
need.
that sort of player.
I just hope that you look after Paul Palmer. He's got 6-year contract, 2030. 2-3 years later, he's mature. He says, "I want to go back to my club. I want to go back to home. I miss home. I need to go back to Hamza."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're dreaming of that, ain't you?
and we offer you money and say, "Yo, there you are. Take what's the name? We'll give you another player there,
You
probably, and
think
say, yo,
we won't? You think we won't already have him locked up for another 5 years by that point?
no. The way you're running, I don't think you'll make top 3 in the next 2 years. And
The
I
next
think
two
he'll be,
years.
if he keeps doing well, he'll be frustrated. He'll say, "I want to leave." You can't stop him leaving. If he says, "I want to leave," would you stop him leaving? We don't stop players leaving.
I mean, technically we can, but like, I'm not assuming that we're going to be in the same mess that we are now in 3 years.
Mm,
I'm assuming we're going to be a lot higher up the table because that should be the plan.
should be.
But even if that's the case, like all these young players are locked in for 7-8 year contracts. We've got the likes of Enzo and Mudryk, who I think are here for another 9. I think we're trying to lock Palmer up into one of them 9-year contracts.
No, I don't think Palmer's clever. No, I don't think so. He will say, "I've just signed a 6-year contract." He signed a 6-year contract, was it? 2030.
Yep. This one ain't even got a goal bonus. He's got to re-sign and get that goal bonus.
And I'm hearing, let's say for example, we're talking about England 11. If he doesn't go for England this season, people are saying he might not go, which I'll be shocked if he doesn't go.
That'll be a farce.
I'm shocked if he doesn't go. Oh my God. Like, big up. Like, I want to give him Young Player of the Year. But he's a contender or Player of the Year. If you tell me he should be Player of the Year, I'll say, yo, Foden and him have.
It should be one or the other.
Yeah.
And they're both being put up for Writers Player of the Year already.
Absolutely. Palmer, you know what? People don't want to say. I was saying Declan Rice was signing in the season. Then it was McAllister. But if those two guys are left trophyless and Palmer scores as much goals, you have to give Palmer, man, signing of the year.
Has to be. Because we'd be in relegation conversations if it weren't for him. Like, if Foden wins the league, and I expect Foden to win the league, I think he takes
Palmer
the
this
award.
credit. The fact that who would have thought Palmer Player of the Year, guys? Trust me. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that Palmer should be Player of the Year? That's why I give credit to him. Like, it hurts. Arsenal fans thought Bukayo is the Bukayo year. Bukayo, you know how much it will hurt Arsenal fans? Like, Bukayo's been here in the league for 6 years. This youngster from nowhere.
And if he takes Young Player of the Year, it'll be over Saka as well, because he'll be nominated.
Yeah, it'll hurt. And you know what? And the fact that I like his confidence. I like the confidence of I want to take that penalty. Yeah. We need
and just not being phased by it either, because there's been about 4 separate opportunities where players have tried to take pens off him, and every single time he still scored.
Look at that confidence. Look at that confidence. We were losing. No, we were losing against. No, we went 1-0 up because of him. Look at the curler he did at the Community Shield. Look at the Europa Super League.
Similar to the first goal against Everton. We've been waiting for him to score a goal like that, to be fair. I've seen him score a few of them for you and for your academy, but he hasn't scored that type of goal for us yet. I think that was like the first time we've seen it.
Bro, he curled it top corner. How old is he now? 21?
21.
He's not even reached 23, 24, 25. Like, this is the age.
And this is already what he's performing at.
He's already performing. He's matching Erling Haaland goal scoring. Even if you must be a hater, you must be thinking, huh? That's mad. That's mad.
2 hat-tricks in 2 home games. And if anything, 7 in his last 4. I mean, 7 in his last 2.
That's mad. That is mad. He is performing at the level that I've not seen any English player has performed other than Wayne Rooney.
Hey, I'm here for all the props. I'm not trying to get called out on anything just yet, but I'm hearing all the props.
First season, he's done what Rooney did with Man United. when Man United, not that when Rooney at Everton, Rooney scored 4 or 5 goals, but the
Yeah.
United when he went to United. So you know what? I think I just hope, man, that he comes back home, man. We miss him. And if he's watching this, Palmer, we miss you, man. Come back. Come back. We need you.
They shouldn't have spent 55 million on Doku then, innit, bro? I'll be so real with
Well,
you.
I needed him to play with
He is
Doku, man.
locked up. He's
He
locked
must
up.
be.
He ain't getting
No, but
out.
he would have played the other wing. Doku's playing the other wing. We wanted him to play the other wing.
Well, shit, you should have just given him more game time. He would have stayed.
But I think he thought that I'll go Chelsea, new challenge. He did exactly what Sancho did, but I hope he doesn't do the Sancho mistake again. Like he
Well,
chooses the
join
wrong club.
United.
Yeah, chooses the wrong club.
Well, to be fair, he is a United fan.
Yeah, there's a picture of him a United fan, but he follows City very well. That was him when he was young. But
Of course, he's gonna have good feelings for City. Like
yeah,
he built up his name through City. He won a treble with you guys.
yeah, he's a City supporter, man. You know when you
Nah,
grow up.
I think he's a United supporter, but it's like he'll have that spot for City in
So
it.
you're telling me he loves United?
Bro, there's pictures of him in United shirts as a kid. He's a
But
United
you
fan.
see him. He's celebrating beating United.
It's like how
he doesn't like United. He hates United.
Drogba was an Arsenal fan, innit? But like now he reps Chelsea, but he still says I was a United fan. I mean, an Arsenal fan.
Was he an Arsenal fan, Drogba?
Yeah. There's video proof of him saying he was an Arsenal fan.
Ah, okay.
I said his whole family are United fans. Yeah, that ain't happening. But he will have a soft spot for you guys. Big up to Oliver Blue as well, saying CP20's quiet confidence. Future captain. As much as I'd like to see that, I already feel like he's going to be behind Reece. There's already Reece James, Chilwell, Gallagher. Although Gallagher's going to leave this summer. I think Enzo's also one of the vice captains. I don't know. I wouldn't be against it. But he does seem pretty low on the pecking order already for it. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. But Hamza, in spite of everything that you've said about Real Madrid and them sitting back behind City and everything, apparently you've been saying that Chelsea are the favourites going into tomorrow.
I say because the way that we look tired, exhausted. Real Madrid game. It's in London. You guys want to win a trophy.
London won't make a difference for us.
You're at home. I think you're home. It's like home. You're home.
Yeah, we'll call that. I feel like you have a much better record at Wembley than we've had the last few years. It should be more your home, innit? Do you know how many City fans call it Etihad South?
Yeah, we call it Etihad South.
Yeah, and you want to say it's our home. No, you guys are taking it over.
See, even me traveling there, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to meet so many Chelsea fans, man. Tomorrow. So many. Yeah?
Yeah, you might see me there.
Yeah, oh my God. So you can tell, man, like, I think,
But you think what? There's not going to be a lot of City fans there.
Yeah,
I heard you got already sold out.
We sold out already. We sold out within like 4 days. We wanted to, because they want to see Pep winning major trophies. So
there you go.
But I think the key thing is City, if they didn't play 120 minutes and Haaland is not going to play, I know. Haaland's out for that game. He's got muscular strain. He'll be in the bench. KDB, we're not sure.
Apparently, Alvarez okay.
Yeah, Grealish is going to play. Doku's going to play. Rodri's going to play. Kovacic might play, most likely will play. And there's someone there, Foden. I don't know Foden because he played 120 minutes. Bernardo played 120 minutes. Yeah. Backbench will obviously be like John Stones, Ruben Diaz, and Kyle Walker. But people are talking about, do you start Oscar Bob in this game? Oscar Bob behind Alvarez. Because he's a good player as well, you know. He's very technical. He's very technical.
Thing. You've got enough players to be fine without Haaland and even with a bit of rotation.
You could rotate, but I think tomorrow is either we need to go out there and hit Chelsea at the beginning, especially the first half. Because I think, are we riled up or are we scared, disappointed? I think he's gonna motivate them. Say, prove it to their lads. We lost to against Real Madrid. Show the comeback. So I think it's the worst time to play Man City, but also the best time. Best time in terms of they're tired, but the worst time that they've lost a game. And whenever Man City loses a game, they come back stronger because they Pep
I
will
hear
know.
that,
Mm.
but you guys also did go through that 3-game losing streak at the start of the season.
Without Rodri, is it?
Yes, without Rodri, but it does mean that it can happen.
Eh, it's because listen, without Rodri, yeah, but now Rodri is playing.
So you
Rodri
think
playing
just that's the difference, no change? Because did
absolutely.
Rodri play the full 120?
No. We don't want the 120. No way. No, we're not
No,
doing
did
this.
Rodri play on the full 120
Yeah.
on
He has to.
Wednesday?
He'll play one. He'll yo, Lewis. We've abused him, man, because of one signing that went wrong. Calvin Phillips that we signed and we should have kept Lavia. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then because of that mistake, he's not been rested. Rodri's played every single game. He said Rodri has come out said I'm tired,
Yeah, he played the whole 120.
and before that he said I'm tired. Remember? Before
So
that,
that effect from Rodri is going to be a little bit watered down,
Mm,
especially the longer the game lasts.
yeah,
Like, I hear it. Your best bet is to end this game early because you don't want this game to still be in the balance towards the end of the match.
Mm-mm.
You
I
won't
need
really have the
Jackson.
legs to keep up.
I need certain players not to play against us. I need Sterling not to play. I don't know. Hopefully that he doesn't play because he causes us problems.
Nah, man, Wembley's his second home. He's going to be pushing to start. I feel like he will start as well. He matches up pretty well against Walker,
Yeah,
especially the
yeah,
last few games.
yeah. But you guys, your fan base don't like him, so it's best that he doesn't start.
Nah, it's better that he does start, prove some of the fans wrong. Because, like, he's
Mm,
deserved a lot of the criticism that he's had this season.
mm,
But I ain't going to be like, never start him again because of it. You can
mm.
prove us wrong if you want. I also don't mind Mudryk starting as well to that sense. But because Sterling's had good games against Man City, I could hear him starting in this one.
It's yeah. I can see him starting. I can see Palmer start. Palmer will start. So those two guys, City guys, are starting. Caicedo, don't be dirty. Take it easy, man. He takes things personal sometimes, man. Last time he kicked our players, dirty, Doku, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
he was lucky not to get a red. I hear that.
Yeah. So Caicedo is another. He'll start. I want the likes of Mudryk to start, man. I want Mudryk or Madueke, those guys, to be
I
starting.
wouldn't. I wouldn't mind Mudryk starting. Madueke's only going to start depending on if Enzo's fit. Because if Enzo's fit, then we might go Enzo, Caicedo, Gallagher again. And then that means Palmer's got to go on the right, which means you don't see Madueke.
And then left will be Sterling.
Left will be Sterling or Mudryk.
That's dangerous team. And then it's just up front that you got the, I'm not going to say, but your striker.
Yeah, Nicholas Jackson.
Mm. He's the
What
guy,
you
but I
think?
don't want to put myself like say something and then suddenly this guy dunks on me, man.
No.
Like he,
Like,
he's not
say it with chest, bro. What are you
because you
saying?
know I've got a problem. Like whenever I say things about these guys, man, they dunk on me, man. So
Aye, so yeah, please. Well, what's your thoughts on Jackson, bro?
nah, Jackson is listen, he's okay player, man. Just needs to raise his game, get a bit of confidence up front. He just need to be a bit more confident up front and create. At least even if he doesn't get into the box, at least work hard for the team. At
I
least be
think he's
like
been
that.
pretty good for us since AFCON. Before
Is it?
that, it was a bit, nah,
So he's
very
just not
wasteful up
scoring goals.
top.
That's why he's not scoring goals.
Yeah, but like now I think his finishing's improved. I also
Mm.
think his build-up play's got a lot better. Like he's improved. He's improved a lot over the last few months. Just the first half of the season, he wasn't good.
Yeah, I think you need that number 9 who's a tall, lanky guy like that. What's his name? Napoli striker.
Oshiman.
Ozyman will be good. If not Ozyman, Chelsea will be good with someone like Ollie Watkins. Quick, fast,
Hey,
fast.
Watkins really improved this season. I wouldn't even talk down on that transfer, but
I
it wouldn't
told
happen. It
I
wouldn't
called
happen.
up about he will be very good because he's pacey and I just used to like him a lot. Last two
It's just
years,
last season he was a lot more wasteful. This season he's got a bit more clinical.
yeah, and I think that's you needing that clinical striker will match up. You having this clinical, dangerous striker and someone else to support the midfield. Then I can see Chelsea like cooking because your squad is quite big. You got a big squad. You just need to go on this negative football of dirty, park the bus, physical game, and we'll hit
Mm.
you in the counter. That's the old Chelsea side. You know, real
I mean, if
men.
we get the first goal, we're just gonna shut up shop and like as long as we don't change the formation mid game like we did at the Etihad, we should be okay with that.
Are you happy to sit back and hit us in the counter, or do you want to attack Man City because they're tired?
I'm not sure because like there's problems either way. If you sit back, all it takes is one lapse of concentration. You're 1-0 down and your game plan's in the bin. And
Mm-hmm.
we have we're capable of so many individual errors across the board. I can't really back that. So I'd rather us push for the first goal, and then if we get that, then sit back, shut everything up. Because we'll build in confidence. Like we handled it really well in the last game. And also, if we push for a goal, we should tire you out a little bit more. If we sit back, you lot can play the game at your speed. You lot can play the slow tempo, you can play the fast tempo, you could do whatever you need to do at that moment. So push for the first goal, and then you lot would start panicking.
Yeah, I
Then
think
you
that's
lot start to fatigue a little bit more.
yeah,
And
like
you leave yourself open on the break.
that's what we don't want. We don't want us to be 1-0. I want to go. I want to score the first goal. So it allows Chelsea to come forward because then we can hit you in the second goal. But the key thing to this, I think we have to be very I think we'll come out guns blazing because what had happened in Madrid game. And I
I
think
think it's more because you just rather have the game sorted early.
yeah, so
Then
Pep
you
would
can
want
slow down the game and play to your speed and conserve fitness.
absolutely. I'm only scared of your set pieces. You're quite scary at set pieces.
Hmm?
Disasi is strong at headers. If Thiago Silva
Worry
don't
about
have it,
us at set pieces.
yeah, Disasi is
Are you
dangerous.
sure about that?
Disasi is dangerous in the air.
Is
Disasi,
Disasi
Marquinhos,
even
these guys.
fit? Yeah,
This,
Disasi's out of the injury list. Nice.
so he's back.
Yeah, he's back.
So him and Badashila will play at the back.
No, I don't think Badiashile will play. Maybe it'll be Silva and Disasi or Disasi and Chalobah. I'm not
Ah,
sure.
I'll prefer. Okay, I'll prefer that kind of like Chalaba and Disasi. We will have
But you
strong.
shouldn't be worried about us with set pieces, genuinely. We
Uh,
are absolutely awful at them, defensively and offensively.
I think Chelsea. The thing is, I think Chelsea offensively they'll counter attack us, and I think Conor Gallagher will just run around. And I think we have to play that double pivot. We have to play. I've been saying against Chelsea, you need Rodri and Kovacic has to play. I don't know how you guys sold us Kovacic as well, because he's done well for us, very well for us.
He didn't want to stay here, and he had a year left on his contract. That's why you got him so cheap.
Okay, for 20 million, that was a steal. But some Man City fans who are happy that that will be a Gundogan replacement. That was not Gundogan replacement. That was an extra addition to Gundogan. Gundogan replacement was not. We didn't get that, but he's been a fantastic player. Like other than that penalty loss, obviously, he's playing well with Rodri. He's done defensively well. You guys said he was not defensively good. He's been defensively excellent for us. Him and
Did you say
Rodri.
excellent?
Yeah, he's been excellent defensively.
Oh,
Very
fair
good.
enough.
He tracks back. He gets the ball. He starts. He goes forward. He scored goals. He scored
I think
already
for us
two.
it was just more consistency, if anything. Like my thing with Kovacic at Chelsea is the only thing I could really put my hat on and say he was amazing at was ball carrying and forward passing. Forward passing. That was it. Defensively, he wasn't excellent with us.
I think to us, yeah, he's performed very well. I like he's performed like he'll drive the ball forward. He'll pick up the ball. The only player that hasn't yet hit the ground running is Matthias Nunes. Vardy has already hit the ground running. People saying he was a flop.
Doku
Doku's
started well.
he's now starting very well. Kovacic is doing well. Only Matthias Nunes is the only guy that we haven't hit the ground running. But I think City will play a strong lineup. KDB will be in the bench. Haaland will be in the bench. Akanji will be in the bench. Those three are going to be in the bench.
You don't even start KDB.
No, KDB had little hamstring, is it? He felt his hamstring, so we didn't want to risk it.
I know, but Pep sounded a bit more confident on him than Haaland.
Okay.
Let me
KDB
just
plays
find
in.
the quotes.
Yeah, he said KDB has a minor issue, felt his little hamstring. But I think if KDB, although he played, it's Bernardo and Foden that played 120 minutes. That's a bit frustrating because this is when I needed people like Matthias Nunes to be playing. But just remember that Man City obviously have been unbeaten in the last 8 times that we've played Chelsea in all competition. We won 6 and we draw twice. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's one of the things. And you guys have been eliminated 7 times against Man City in the last FA Cups, including a third round that we beat you. And I think the last time you beat us was what's his name? ZH. When we Pep Guardiola fielded a weak team. I was so angry that year. I was so angry that day. That's the season you beat us in the FA Cup, you beat us in the league, and you beat us in the Champions League. Oh my God.
You did the treble. Good time, man.
You did it within like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And I remember City were making excuses. And I got angry. I said, how dare you? Why are you not playing a strongest line? You want to play Zach Steffen. I remember Ake wasn't performing well. He played a second team. We lost that team to Ziyech because of Zach Steffen.
Yo, we need you to do that again, bro.
That, bro, it was annoying. And then we go at home. We thought we're going to revenge this. We play in the Premier League. Aguero tried to dunk your keeper. He did what Bernardo did.
We had the Marcus Alonso last minute winner. I was going crazy on the watch alone.
That hurt me. And then people said it's going to be revenge in the Champions League. And then we lose again. I'll tell you a story. I was so angry, Lewis, so angry about that decision that I knew City would do a comeback. So I said to my friend Chelsea fan, if we lose the 4th time against Chelsea in a row, I'm going to say Pep out. I was that confident we're not losing. No, I was that confident. I was that confident we will not lose that game. We came back from Croatia. It was a midday game. Saturday, you signed Lukaku. And I said to him, if we lose this game, you know me, how much I love Pep. I'm going to come out and say Pep out. Because I knew, bro, you beat us 3 times. We were angry. We hated you. You broke our dreams, bro. You took it away. We could have won the champ. We were confident. Everyone put us favorite in the Champions League final. And then the fact that our first ever Champions League final, we lose to Chelsea, who are 5th in the league, to Tuchel 3 times in a row, because we didn't play a DM. We were so angry. And I think that season, guess what? We beat
And did you turn Pep out?
I know, because we beat you. Jesus scored the goal.
That one.
That's the game. So I hope this game, Chelsea have been always our tough opponents. Yeah, us and Chelsea have always had a good game amongst us. Whenever we play Chelsea, it's a good game. 4-4, the 1-1.
Except last season. Last season, nearly every game stunk.
We beaten you last season. We beat you in the Carling Cup last season. We beaten you 6-0.
Yeah, I was there for that. I was in the away end.
Yeah, we beat you 6-0 in Etihad.
That was an awful.
It's always a great game when we play you, but you guys, a couple of times you've hurt us badly. You've hurt us badly. So we take you very, very seriously. PTSD, man. Chelsea caused us a lot of PTSD. So I have to take this game, Chelsea, very serious. Very serious.
I'm glad you still have respect for us, because a lot of people still don't. And I don't blame them. The season's been absolutely terrible for us. So I understand you worrying about facing us too, especially the way we've matched up over the last 2 games. But who do you expect to start up front then? If it's not going, if it's not going to be Haaland? Do you feel like you're going to do the whole Foden and Alvarez switching?
Alvarez, I think Alvarez plays. I think Grealish plays, and I think Doku plays.
Doku. All right, Doku on the right.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Cool.
I think
I feel like
Grealish
that'll
and
be a
Doku are
decent
playing.
game for Cucurella.
Yeah, Grealish and Doku are playing. And then midfield, I think Rodri, Kovacic, and that's when
Rodri, we need Gallagher locked on him all game. He'll tire him out by the 50th minute.
Yeah, no, we don't need to go extra time. We don't need to go.
No, I don't want extra time either. We've got Arsenal to play on Tuesday.
Mm. Oh,
That's when you'll go back to back in Chelsea.
So we need you. We need
Yep.
you to do us a favor.
Oh,
So
you got to do us a favor and just let us end this all in 90 minutes.
Listen, why don't you just guys give it to us this FA Cup, because you're rebuilding anyway. So this season doesn't matter.
So we need this FA Cup. What do you need this trophy
We
for?
need this
You
FA
got a
Cup
whole
to do
league
the
to
double.
go after.
Because I'm
Go
not getting
4 in a
trouble.
row. What do you need an FA Cup for?
No, we need an FA Cup. One is not enough for me.
You have the Club World Cup.
Nah, Club World no, I don't. I'm used to multiple trophy. If we're parading one,
you have a Club World Cup.
Nah, I need
the first time you've ever got that.
Nah,
and you're talking to me about FA Cup. You don't need that. Leave that to us. Like, we're starving. We're malnourished.
So you guys want this FA Cup desperately?
Yes, I want a trophy.
Seriously, you're taking this FA Cup very serious.
Yes, it's the only trophy we have a chance of winning. We're not winning the league.
Come on.
So all we have to focus on is the FA Cup. You have a league to focus on. We don't.
I just, oh man.
And also, with our consistency in the league, this is our best chance at Europe.
Nah. Oh yeah.
I don't care if I'm 2 points off sixth. Like, I believe we're gonna have the consistency with the games that we have coming up. Get me these 2 games, get through Man City, God willing, and just beat Man United or Coventry. I don't feel like I'm asking for a lot in that final if we make it.
So you only want to do well in 3 games. That's it. And you can chill.
Well, I've already given up on the league personally, unless the team can start going on a run. Like, these lot just drew to the bottom 2 in the league. Like, I'm not really listening to all of that anymore. It's like, if you think we can get through from top 6, all right, cool, show me. Show me. I will believe once I see my club in the top 6. Because I haven't seen it all season. So how about you get there for a match day, and then maybe I'll believe. Until then, I'm 2 wins away from winning the FA Cup. I'd rather just look at that. If we get past you lot tomorrow, it's 1 game. That is a lot more realistic to me than going on a run of games, because I've asked for that all season, and I've never got it.
So if we win a league title, that's a failure for us or a success, according to you, Chelsea fan?
You've won the league. That's a success. How is winning the league anything but a success?
I want multiple trophies.
No, I understand, but you also have a Club World Cup. World champions, English champions. There you go.
So you guys are gonna take this tomorrow serious?
Yes, bro. Well, I'd hope so, because if we don't, then yeah, our mentality is more scrubbed than I thought it would be.
If we beat you, you probably have the hunger to beat Arsenal.
Yes.
So,
and we have the confidence
just
to
tell me like that.
Well. So you know what? You gotta do us a little solid. Throw this game, and we will help you out with your league campaign against Arsenal.
Throw this game. I'm not throwing this game. No chance.
I'm not saying throw this game, but like if you see the ball in the box, do a little De Bruyne over the bar. A little De Bruyne over the bar.
No way, nah. No way, nah. We're not doing this, man. Listen,
if there's a pass, just go a bit offside. Go a bit offside. And then against Arsenal on Tuesday, we got you. We got you, bro.
Chelsea,
we will take a few more points off these, man. Oh, we're going to be above Man City before they even play a league game. Don't worry. We got something for you. We got something for you.
It's going to be, I think it's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big game, but I think City are just motivated to win. You guys,
because here's the thing: if we get knocked out, where's our motivation? That was our last chance at a trophy. Everyone's going to be depressed, and then they have to go to the Emirates on top of that. That could make a man keel over.
Yeah.
So
I can see.
You got to give us something to be positive about going into such a difficult game and such a
No,
massive
listen.
game for
Throw
your
away
title.
this season. Throw away this season. Start from scratch last season. This season's been a horrible year. I don't want you to remember it. I want you just to think about, yo, Hamza's right. We threw away everything. Prepare for September, August next season. Start preparing for August next season.
But we need Europe.
Just do me a favor. Throw
We
it
need
away.
Europe.
Give the Arsenal the beating. And whatever you need to play with Tottenham, you're playing Tottenham, whatever it is, and just relax. I'm not gonna banter you. I'm gonna say, yo, relax. Take it easy. Anyone that comes for Chelsea, I'm gonna defend you guys. I just need this.
But we need
This
the
is the league, guys.
motivation of an FA Cup final. So these players have something to keep performing for.
Oh,
They're all
that's not
fighting for starting places in the FA Cup final. Do you
Ah,
understand where I'm coming from, bro? Like they need something to keep them going. And an FA Cup final will do that.
That's gonna be mad. Yeah, this is gonna be.
That's another reason why we need to win this, because boy, everything is in the mud if we don't win. I said Poch is a good record playing Arsenal, not at the Emirates. I don't think he's won at the Emirates, bro. For me, for that game, I'm just trying to take something, anything. But yeah, just before we wrap up the stream, what's your score prediction, Hamza? How confident
you know me? I don't do this, man. I got stung hardly when I did the Chelsea one last 2 games.
There's nothing wrong with a little prediction. As long as you don't take the mick with it, you'll be good.
I hope we win. I hope we win.
Yeah, I hope we win too.
2-1.
2-1. That's always a safe bet. I hear that. Because I was going to say 2-1 Chelsea too. Or 1-0. 1-0 does make a bit of sense if we want to be ideal with Chelsea. But yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea. Be shameless. Go for a little Cole Palmer penalty. But yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in. Guys, everybody sub over to Hamza Talks Ball if you haven't done so already. Shout out the chat. Shout out everybody in here. We will be back tomorrow. Whether it's for a watch along or if it's for a review, I'm still figuring it out, but I'll let you guys know. You guys will see the schedule tomorrow anyway. For now, they're saying Raid Casually. Is Casually live? Yes, they are. Okay, perfect. Right, yeah, we're going to head over to Casually FC. Everybody head over there. Shout out the chat. Potch out. And as always, up the Chelsea.